ever despise those who carry his body. The destiny of the church now is on America. The keeper of the life of the church is America. God have used America to protect the church. So why won't God love America? Everything that is tangible to the church, great sponsorship, is in the hand of America this afternoon. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you how to make yourself important to God is to be useful to him? Write on your paper. If you want God to give you special attention, then be useful to him. If you want God to love you, then be useful to him. If you want God to relocate to your house, then be useful to him. America is the apple of God's eyes because of their usefulness to the church. The moment that the Jews rejected the church, America took the burden of the church. The confidence the church has today, this afternoon, is America. America see attack on church or attack on Christian as attack on America. And God knows. And Jesus knew that his hope, the hope of his church, is on America. Since the Jews rejected him. So America represents the head of the Gentiles. Now, do you know what it means? Can I bless you with something? Can I bless you with something? What separates one person from another person is what we build relationship on, and the people that we build the relationship on, and how we build a relationship. There are people that have something very small, but that thing they have that is very small has become big because of the person they shared it with. The oil that Magdalene gave Jesus was not too much. It was just an oil. But what we're talking about is because the girl gave it to a big man. And she gave it to a big man because she's big. It's not about the oil. It's about she gave it to a big man. And somebody says she's a harlot, she's this. I said she's an intelligent harlot. If she's not, why didn't she give the oil to a chewing gum boy? If the girl is a harlot, did she not meet a lot of chewing gum boys and she didn't bring it out? That's why I preach. I said, if she's stupid, why was she meeting all manner of chewing gum boys? And did she bring it out? That means even in that thing you think that she's senseless, she still sabi something. And that thing she understood is what makes a queen. I didn't know separation early, but it hurts me. I don't want that to hurt you. May Yahweh open your eyes, give you a study of inward harmony and understanding very early. Let me say again, amen. Give you understanding very early that no matter how unimportant what you have or small, you should be able to know who to share what is important to you with. So that when they're asking you where is this thing that you have, you say this is with this person. That is why America, God love America. They use what they have to serve important purpose. And then America has become the police of the world. God bless America. Listen, I wanted to write America will not sink, but I say some people will think that maybe that I want to transfer, I want to go to America. No, just to tell you the truth. It is my pleasure. I say it is my pleasure to identify with the wisdom of God in separation. That America is the apple of God's eyes for a reason. For instance, don't you see their extreme diplomacy? Putin is fighting with Ukraine, and Trump said young men from Russia and Ukraine can't keep dying. 3,000 people every week. There's no need. And they are trying to convince Putin to stop the war. Because America have understanding of the importance of human being. There is God with them. Something happened yesterday this morning when I came there. When I came, I on television. I on my television, and then I on one particular channel. And they were talking about how they are praying for Trump, so that Trump can be given enough cover to fulfill his assignment for America. I said, God, can we have such people in Nigeria? People who can pray for Tinubu. Not everybody will telling him that he should die. Nigeria, they have a way of attacking every leader, as long as they're not the one leading. The other day they were there. Do you know the level of? Do you know what? What they did when Buhari came? I was there, and Jonathan came. He said, "Jonathan is the devil of this world. We need a man that is disciplined and has at least design all manner of corrupt rulers. That Jonathan should go." Buhari came, everybody heaved a sign of relief. Buhari is a disciplined man. That's the idea. The trusted man. 1 year. After some few days or months or week, bomb came on board. Buhari is a devil. He's the one that destroyed Nigeria. I said, now that Jonathan left. Buhari quickly ran away after 8 years. Tinubu came, everybody turned away from Buhari now. They don't even know that some of those presidents are human beings. Sometimes, the other day, sometimes when I look at how young people is using social media to insult rulers. A small girl that have never won any battle is talking against a senator. He's talking against a governor. He's even talking against Tinubu, as if Tinubu is his maid. Is there no small respect? If you are not a president, do you know what it means to control Nigeria, 220 people? Do you know what it means? That girl that was lambasting Tinubu dear, I know she doesn't have a husband. A girl that have a husband and is living with a man, there are some things you don't say. There are some things you don't say to a spiritual leader, to a spiritual man. Or you kept your small husband, you're talking against a big man. When I saw that girl lambasting to me, I said, you won't have husband. You will not have husband. Who will marry you? Since your tongue does not know separation. You can't have peace. Since you're insulting elders. should win local government election first. Before you start insulting presidents. If you say A plus B is equal to 13, I mean 10 plus B is 13. All that you need to do is to take 10 this side and remove it from 13. You have 3. So you can know people's destiny from what they are saying. If Tinubu is not there, people should be patient. If God keep him alive, he should give him another 4 years. Then you should bring your son. Your son should rule. What if 4 years is too much? Is it too much? Allow him to take another 4 years. And use 4 years to prepare your son to win. Sometimes when I see people criticizing pastors, I say, no, don't talk against us. Start a church. I said, don't do what? Start a church of righteousness. Why are you worrying, pastors? Start a church and do it right. You don't even have ability to live with a man and 2 children. You're talking against a man of God that have churches that's about 50 branches. Can't even manage a family of 3 people. I'm sorry about the distraction. Anybody God must love must be useful to God. If you're useful to God, God will pay attention to you. And please hear me. Don't create any relationship that doesn't cost you anything. Let me say again. I say, don't create any relationship that doesn't cost you anything. Because that relationship will not have any future. If you want to create a lasting relationship and then you want that relationship to last, then build it on usefulness. Both to God. Somebody say, Shepherd, you like being bold? I say, what makes me bold is usefulness. God will not get anybody to serve him like the way I do. When I'm 60 years now, then I will not show God how a man can serve him. That's my boldness. When I came to the church, I went outside. I prayed a little bit. I went inside and prayed. When it was around after 5, I came out again. All those times I came out with oil. I go to the gate, I pour oil. I went to the other wall, I pour oil. I keep on going to and fro just to tell God how much I love him. And I have done it as a union for 60 years. And somebody said it doesn't matter. How? And the Torian Nosopatia, Hofrana, desire to do more is burning in me like charcoal. Energy to do more. Somebody said, Shepherd, he loves you. I said, he has to love me. He has to love me. The triangular relationship between Africa, Israel, and ancient Assyria, triangular. When you are important to God, when you become important to God, God will connect you to another person who is important. When you become important to God, God will connect you to another person who is important. When you are a woman of destiny, God will connect you to another person who is of destiny. That is how God functions. I don't know whether I'm saying anything. I said that is how, the moment that Africa became people of God, God connected Africa quickly from an altar of sacrifice to Israel. To Israel. God quickly connected Africa to Israel. The moment that he said, Africa my people, then he came back and said, Israel my inheritance. And then he turned back and said, Assyria, the work of my hand. That is a connection. That means